Welcome to week 2, Advanced Word. This week we're going to be working to create a mail merge. Mail merge is good for when you're trying to create correspondence from one letter to multiple recipients. So we'll start by selecting Mailing, the Mailing tab. We'll click or select Start Mail Merge. And once you select that down arrow, please select the step-by-step mail merge wizard. After you've selected that, you will see mail merge will open for you, and you're going to select next. But just remember that for this particular example, we're going to be creating mail merge letters. So to create the mail merge, step 2 will be you're going to make sure that you have selected Use the Current Document. After you confirm that, you will select Next. When you select Next, it will give you the option to create a new list. Just make sure that you selected Create a New List and select the Create button. Go to the next step. Once you go to the next step, it gives you the ability to create your mailing list. So, in order to do that, what you will do is start by entering the title, the name, address, city, state, and zip. Type that information in for your first recipient. After you've typed that information in for your first recipient, select New Entry. New Entry will allow you to enter the information for the second individual, the third individual, fourth individual, how many ever individuals that you need to enter to send the letter to. You will just select New Entry. If you make errors or mistakes and you need to go back and delete, you can delete the entry and select New Entry to add. After you've added all of your recipients, select OK, and then you're going to hit Next. After you've selected Next, you can preview the names of the individuals and all of the information that you created for your mail merge list. Now, in order to do that, you first have to save your mail merge list. So save it, and after you've saved it, then you will see a display of all of your records. Now, for this scenario, I gave a name to my data source. I'll call my data source Medical Update. But after you've named it, then you can save it and view this information. After you've saved it, just click OK and go to the next step, which is to write your letter. Once you've written your letter, you're going to use your existing list, but make sure you write your letter. Use your existing list for your recipients. And when you use your existing list of your recipients, you'll see in the background here, I've created the letter, and we'll look at that in the next screen. Also be mindful of this address line, which is here. After you've written your letter, you write your letter, and then you want to select address block to add to your letter, which will add all of your recipients. This is my first recipient from my list of mailing addresses. After you see this information displayed, you will select OK. The other thing that you want to do is add a greeting line, and we'll look at that on the next screen. So after you've done those things, hit Next. This is what your letter should look like. before completing your mail merge. This is the business address that I created when I created the letter. I added an address block so that all of the recipients' names would show up, and a greeting line so that they could be greeted by Dear Miss Salinger or Dear Mr. Jones. And here's what the preview of the letter looks like on the screen. After you've looked at it, you look at your recipients, because you can scroll through here and you would see your recipients. You'll go to step 5, and that's to complete the mail merge. To complete the mail merge, you have the option to go back and edit if you've made any mistakes in the process, or you can save the mail merge that you've created. Thank you. Remember to text, email me, or call me with questions. Thank you.